Before we begin, do not use this while driving or operating machinery. It requires your full attention. This is not a sleep track. This is not a relaxation technique. This is a clarity drill. If you are navigating active suicidal ideation, this is not the right tool today. Stop here. Choose support. Choose contact. Choose safety. I've provided resources in the description. And if at any point this practice spikes panic or dissociation, you will do 3 things, no debate. Open your eyes. Name 5 objects in the room. Feel the points of contact on your body. You have the authority to stop. Stopping is not failure. Stopping is command. Now, set your body up for the drill. Lie down on your back if you can. Corpse pose. Hands open. Unclenched. If lying down doesn't work for you, sit with your spine supported and your hands open. To find your life, you must occasionally practice leaving it. In the Norse frame, Odin chose the ordeal, hanging on the tree, starving, wounded so the smaller self could break and something larger and truer could take the reins. This is your controlled rehearsal of endings. So trivial fear loses its teeth. So your time becomes real again. So your life belongs to you. Set your posture, body heavy, hands open, jaw unclenched, tongue resting. Your job is simple. Lower the speed, lower the noise, lower the urgency. Now, we start at the threshold, the body turning toward stillness. Feel the points where you touch the ground. Feel the back of the skull, shoulder blades, spine, hips, heels. Gravity is doing the work. Let your hearing widen for a moment. Any sound in the room is allowed. Notice it, and then let it go. Whatever comes to your attention. There's nothing to fix. Now narrow again Return to the body. We're going to shut down the senses, one by one. Eyes closed or lowered. Vision ends. Let the fingers rest. No gripping, no scrolling, no performing. Hands are finished for now. Let the jaw soften. Let the throat be quiet. No need to explain yourself to anyone here. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Not forced, not perfect, just happening. Now, say this internally, or simply be aware of these words. Body is weight. Body is tissue. Body is bone. Resting on earth. You are stepping onto the threshold where identity starts to loosen. Not to erase you, to remove the false parts that cling like armor you never chose. Now, the agents arrive. Above you, two presences. Not monsters, not judges, ravens. Hugin and Munin, thought and memory. You don't need to see the ravens clearly. You may only sense motion, you may only sense attention. That's enough. But no, they circle. Not to attack, but to retrieve. Because across the bridge, much of what you carry will not fit. First, titles. Let them take your job title. They lift it off of you like a name tag. You are not that here. Let them land on you and pluck out your roles. Provider, problem solver, caretaker, performer. These are useful masks, but down here they are unnecessary. Next, let them take your status, your rank, your reputation, your wins, your losses. every point on the invisible scoreboard. Watch how fast it leaves when you don't fight for it. Next, the ravens take your name. It is only a sound others use to call you. It is not your core. If you feel resistance, good. That's the drill working. You don't have to like it. You only have to loosen your grip. Next, they find your story, not your history, the narrative you tell about your history, the script you repeat, the justifications, the arguments you keep ready. Let them pull it like a thread. They do not deny what happened. They simply remove its authority here. You are not erasing your history. You are removing its authority over you. Put it down. It does not come with you across the bridge. Let them take the objects. Keys, phone, money, tools, clothes. This is not punishment. This is truth. You cannot take it with you. Across the bridge, none of it buys you a second breath. Now for your relationships. It's okay if you clench here, but listen carefully. You are not betraying anyone. You are not abandoning anyone. You are practicing the truth that love cannot stop death, and more, that death cannot erase love. So let the faces of your loved ones come. Let them go. No speech. No promises. Just release. And now, the future. The plans, the timelines, the someday. The permission you keep waiting for. The ravens of thought and memory retrieve them all because the future is not carried. It is built, one act at a time, by the living. Notice what remains after the ravens have taken their share. Is there less noise? Less urgency? This is awareness without costume, consciousness without resume. Stay here for a breath. Good. Now you stand, not with legs, but with intention. Ahead, you see the hell road. You begin the descent toward the bridge, Jalarbru, the Echo Bridge. If you can see it, it is narrow, cold, and simple. If you can't, just know there is a crossing. The air feels winter blue. There is no fire. There is no torture. There are no flames, no screaming, just deep, cold, deep silence. This may not be the hell that you know. It is the underside of life, the compost layer, the roots, the soil. Each step is an exhale. Step. Step. If thoughts try to narrate, good. You do not argue. You do not explain. You simply cross. Halfway over the bridge, the echoes thin out. Your mind has fewer walls to bounce against. And on the far side, presence. The goddess Hel. Not a demon. Not a test. Not a judgment or verdict. Hell is the shape of the inevitable. If you see her, half living flesh, half blue-black decay, not gore, not spectacle, just the truth that life and ending share one body. But if you don't see her, you still feel it. A gravity that does not hate you. Now, lock in the neutrality. In this space there are forbidden words. Sin, worthy, test, punishment, earn. These are tools of human control. On the other hand, words that are welcome include gravity, roots, silence, soil, rest, inevitable. The goddess Hel does not judge you. She accepts you as part of the cycle. And in her presence, you realize something clean. There is no performance here. There is only what is true. There is no performance here. There is only what is true. Now, watch what happens when you stop performing. No face to hold, no mask to maintain, no tone management, no apology, just truth. If grief comes, it can come. If relief comes, it can come. If nothing comes, that is also allowed. The goddess Hel does not need you to feel the correct thing. She only needs you to stop lying to yourself and be here and present. Without words, she offers you this lesson. Everything you feared losing will be lost. So stop spending your life guarding illusions. Everything you wanted to do one day is not a promise. One day is a gamble. Everything you swallowed to keep the peace, death does not reward compliance. It merely ends the story. This is not despair. This is liberation. Because if the end is real, then the present gives you agency. Your next act matters. Stay with the goddess Hel for a breath. Not to worship, not to submit, to witness. Good. Now you move past her. Not away in fear, not toward in devotion, just onward to the inner gap. For the next 2 minutes, I will say almost nothing. You are safe in the silence. This is the rest you have been starving for. Now, enter the void, the Gnunga gap within, not emptiness as loss, emptiness as space and potential. Still here, still safe. Keep breathing. Let the void be a relief for one moment. Now, you must turn. You are not staying. The roots push you back up, not as punishment, not as reward. Function, because you are alive. And now you choose what returns with you. Hear this clearly. You do not have to take everything back. You do not have to pick up the same burdens. You do not have to renew the old contract. Choose one thing to carry back. One. It can be a value, a vow, a project, a person, a craft, a boundary, a name you reclaim. Choose one thing and let the rest stay in the dark. Now the ascent begins. Breath deepens, not forced, but deeper. Feel the body again. First, the hands, fingers, palms, temperature. Then the feet, heels, ankles, soles. Then the chest, breathing, rhythm. Then the face, jaw, eyes, forehead. You are real. return whole. Use this anchor phrase, simple and functional. Feet, breath, name. Again. Feet, breath, name. Your name returns, but you carry it now. It does not carry you. Your roles return, but you choose them. They do not own you. Your history returns, but it does not command you. It informs you. That's all. Now, without rushing, wiggle your fingers. Roll your shoulders slightly. Micro movements. Feel the points of contact on your body. Feel the room. You are breathing. You are back. You are alive. Do not just open your eyes and scroll. You have returned for a reason. If you can, keep your eyes closed for a few seconds longer and commit to output. If you have a notebook nearby, touch it. If you don't, you will still do the sentence in your head and write it later. Complete this line. I returned to. Finish it with one honest clause. Not a fantasy, not a brand statement, a real purpose. Perhaps you returned to protect your time. Perhaps you returned to tell the truth or to live like it matters. Whatever it is, keep your sentence your own. Before this time tomorrow, take one action that proves you are alive. One action, concrete, observable. Eat a real meal. Call someone you've avoided. Make the art. Send the email. Set the boundary. Train your body. Do not waste the time you have reclaimed. And if the mind argues, good. That's the part that wants to sleepwalk. You do not negotiate with it. You move anyway. In a moment, you will open your eyes. Remember feet, breath, name, and then remember one action. When you're ready, open your eyes. You return.